Today on Vox, we'll have information on Kobe Bryant's passing and more. Michaela Biden will have your weather, and Jay Standridge will have your sports.
It's Monday, January 27th, 2020, and you are watching Vox News Today.
Please stand for the pledge of the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good afternoon and welcome back. I'm Emily Ann.
And I'm Lane Webb.
Absolute tragic news came across the world of sports yesterday when TMZ released a story stating Kobe Bryant had passed away in a helicopter crash. He and 8 others were involved in this tragedy, including his 13-year-old daughter, Gigi. It happened around 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and they were on the way to Gigi's basketball game. This news shocked the entire world, and it comes after a day LeBron James passes him on the all-time scoring list. Kobe has influenced so many people, including myself. NBA teams that played yesterday either took an 24-second shot clock violation or an 8-second backcourt violation for respect of his 2 numbers that he wore. Atlanta Hawks star point guard Trae Young wore number 8 to start the game. Trae was Gigi's favorite basketball player in the NBA. Heroes get remembered, but legends never die. Kobe Bryant will live in my heart as long as many others. Rest in peace, Black Mamba.
The deadly coronavirus seems to have no sign of stopping anytime soon. The death toll has risen from 24 to 80 victims within the weekend. The total of known infected individuals is well over 2,000.
According to the health department, 2 children have died from the flu in Hamilton County during the flu season. When it comes to the flu, health experts at the Chattanooga-Hamilton County Health Department say they noticed an early peak last month.
A fire destroyed a house Saturday afternoon in Harrison Bay. Highway 58 Volunteer Fire Department responded to the fire at Villagewood Drive. Firefighters worked hard to stop the fire inside the home and the car next to it.
Hamilton County Sheriff's Office held a press conference Saturday morning after capturing a suspect involved in a homicide investigation. That suspect is Samuel Durakovic. The 25-year-old is charged with first-degree murder and placed on a $2,500,000 bond.
Cleveland police need your help identifying the man caught on security footage. Officials say he is a suspect in 5 total burglaries in Cleveland. The police department says you can call them at 423-303-3134 or message them on Facebook.
A naked man was arrested in Arkansas last week after attempting to board a school bus with children in it. The man was eventually detained by police and evaluated by medical personnel and then sent to a local hospital for further evaluation, officers say.
3 people are hospitalized after a 2-car entrapment that happened on Lee Highway this evening. They are still getting more information at this time.
An 18-wheeler driver was stabbed after an attempted carjacking earlier Sunday morning. Police say the driver was stabbed in the right femoral artery in the thigh, and he was taken to Baylor Hospital in Dallas, Texas. His condition is unknown, and there is no available information on the suspects.
Now to Caleb Pearson for good news you can use.
Today in good news you could use, an elementary school teacher has recently gained her citizenship. Anne Mary Small, a resident from Jamaica who has resided in Florida for the past 18 years, has gained her citizenship. Her 4th grade students gathered in the courtroom for support as she took oath. Anne Mary can be quoted saying, "They have shown me that America is more than a place of glamour, fancy cars, red carpets, ball grounds, and stilettos. I'm Caleb Pearson, and let's send it back to the studio.
Thank you so much, Caleb. Let's go ahead and send it over to Connor Gray with TV News.
Welcome, Bradley Central, to TV News. Fans of the Aero Show will be excited as the final episode of the final season debuts tomorrow. The show revolves around a Playboy millionaire, Oliver Queen, who comes back from being stranded on an island for 5 years. On this island, Oliver's father sacrificed himself so he could live, and he decides to play the part of the Green Arrow to regain his father's honor. In the final season, it escalates to where he has to save the parallel universes from colliding. In the end, Oliver is destined to have to give up his life for the greater good. Fans will be excited in how he has to give up his life, as it has not been yet even teased as to how it will happen. Oliver goes into the future and the past to try to save the parallel universes, but no one knows if it will actually turn out good. Now back to you in the studio.
Now to Michaela with your weather report.
I'll have your weather and more after this break.
One thing to love about the Tennessee Valley is Bradley Central Show Choir, Vocal Motion. The other thing to love is the local Geico office on Lee Highway.
You could save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. Oh, you can save a lot. But how do you know? Unless you call 894-2600.
Got a car? Got a boat? Got a home?
Get a quote.
CRCC to me is a calling that God placed on my life to really step out in faith on something that I didn't think I could do, and it's been amazing to see how God's worked through it.
CRCC stands for Crossroads Community Church, but we're a church that our vision is to be a life-giving church in our community. We do that through helping people know God, find freedom, discover their purpose, and then go make a difference. And so that's what we're doing every week, is helping people discover their jam and go make a difference.
Bibs, blouses, onesies, tube socks, tank tops, boxers, and bath towels. You can't skip laundry, but now you can skip adding detergent. Fill once and wash up to 40 loads. Select Whirlpool washers with load and go dispenser. Another way we're shaping the future of care.
Excuse me, ma'am. Would you like to have my seat?
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Vox News. I'm Michaela Biden. I hope you all are having a wonderful morning so far. Let's go ahead and take a look at our local radar. We're trapped in a little bit of rain right now surrounding the east part of Tennessee and a little chunk of Georgia. But there are some heavier spots around Cookeville and Knoxville, but we're experiencing some light showers this morning, though that may change throughout the day. Let's switch over to our national radar. There's that rain that I talked about. We just talked about the overcast of Tennessee, Georgia, and a little bit on the East Coast. There's some snow on the Midwest as well as the Northeast and Maine, and it seems like the whole nation is encased in a little bit of January chilly weather. Now let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. So today is going to have an overcast of rainfall right now. It is 43 degrees, but it feels like 41. The next couple of days are going to be just as cold and rainy as today, so don't go outside wearing shorts and chacos. Wear warm layers, and I'd also suggest carrying an umbrella as well. Let's look at our 7-day forecast. Monday has an overcast of rainfall with a high of 54 and a low of 31. Tuesday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 53 and a low of 36. Wednesday is going to have some AM showers with a high of 47 and a low of 35. Thursday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 52 and a low of 36. Friday is going to be mostly cloudy with a high of 52 and a low of 38. Saturday is going to have some PM showers with a high of 52 and a low of 36. And Sunday is going to be partly cloudy again with a high of 54 and a low of 38. That's all for weather. Let's send it over to Jace with sports.
NBA scores and more after the short commercial break.
Denso has been around for a really, really long time, locally in our area, over 30 years, and it's a very stable company to work for.
Before I started working here, I didn't know what Denso was, but since I've been working here, knowing how much Denso sort of has its footprint all over the world, it's actually a global company that a lot of people in America haven't heard of, but it interacts with everything you do. If you drive a car, you probably have a Denso part in it.
So some of my daily tasks consist of fixing the machines, communicating with my other associates, and making sure all these production lines are working properly.
We do logistics. We repack finished good products.
My day-to-day here is basically working on the machines and producing product for Denso.
Do you need credit up to $4,000? With a check into cash flex loan secured by your car title, that's exactly what you could get. Apply for the cash you need today and keep your car. At Check into Cash, a flex loan offers you the funds you need to handle some of life's bigger emergencies. Get started on your flex loan by visiting checkintocash.com/TN. Apply in-store with your car title, receive quick approval, and borrow the funds you need.
Your one-stop money shop, check into cash.
And whatever comes our way, yeah, darling, go make it happen. Take the world in a loving embrace.
Hey, this phone's taken.
Son, will this help you? Nature's child. We were born to be wild. We can climb so high.
Hey, thanks.
I never wanna die.
Hey, I appreciate it. Gratitude. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at your NBA scores. The Suns and the Grizzlies played 114 to 109. The Grizzlies pulled it out. The Hawks beat the Wizards 152 to 133. The Celtics lost to the Pelicans 123 to 108. The Clippers beat the Magic 112 to 97. The Nets lost to the Knicks 110 to 97, and the Trailblazers beat the Pacers 139 to 129. Moving on to NCAA scores. Maryland beat Indiana 77-76, very close game. Michigan State beat Minnesota 70-52. Oregon beat UCLA 96-95. Houston beat South Florida 68-49. San Diego State beat UNLV 71-67. And California beat Stanford 52-50. And that's all for me. Now I'll send it over to commercial break.
She stands in the face of evil and will not lose hope or faith. America, the land of freedom, is still the home of the brave. So raise the banner.
My dad fixed things for everyone.
Whose names we never hear, reaching out to help their fellow man.
And me?
There are dreamers.
Well, I just held the light.
Who are making dreams come true, taking time to teach the children there's nothing they can't do. All it takes is a point of light.
Over the years, we fixed things for friends we knew and some we didn't. He was teaching me more than just how to fix things.
Teaching by example. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Taxi!
When you can't do it all, do what you can. Compassion for others. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
You can be the greatest, you can be the best, you can be the king, come banging on your chest. You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You could talk to God, go banging on his door. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself. Stand in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name.
Welcome back, Bradley Central. Let's take a look at some more news. Most children are experiencing altered childhoods because of the rise in technology. A recent report released by Common Sense Media found that 72% of teens feel as though they need to immediately respond to notifications from their phone, and 59% of parents feel their teens are addicted to their mobile devices. Those numbers are steep and concerning, but the good news is they also might be a little exaggerated. A true phone addiction really comes down to compulsive behavior. Quote, is the kid getting enough sleep, exercise, actual FaceTime with friends and family? Is homework getting done? These are the questions you need to ask. You can cut down on device time by putting the phone down and doing activities or read a book or just relax without it.
London has recently began an investigation to discover who was behind the deadly fire at Grenfell Tower that occurred in June of 2017. A detailed forensic examination has taken off, led by ex-Judge Martin Morbick.
At least one member of the U.S. embassy in Baghdad was injured during the recent rocket attacks. Further information is not available. The tension between the United States and the Iran government are now escalating quicker.
People in Chattanooga got a chance to register to vote in Tennessee at Olivet Baptist Church downtown. Tennessee Secretary of State Trey Hargett helped people through what he calls a very easy process. Organizers say you can easily register to vote with the Secretary of State's online registration system, and any U.S. citizen with a Tennessee driver's license may register to vote online.
Tennessee officials are seeking out organizations to sponsor a program that serves free meals to children over the summer. In a new release, the Tennessee Department of Human Services said the need for the summer food service program is especially pressing in rural and distressed countries. The program assures school-aged children who will benefit from meal programs at school can access meals in the summer. Adults with a mental or physical disability are eligible if they participate in a school program for individuals with disabilities in the previous school year.
A fire chief in Scottsboro, Alabama, has confirmed fatalities in a massive fire that consumed at least 35 boats docked along the Tennessee River early Monday morning. Scottsboro Fire Chief Gene McAuliffe isn't saying how many people have died. Earlier, he said 7 people were hospitalized and 7 others were missing after a fire destroyed at least 35 boats docked in Jackson County Park. The park on the Tennessee River included a boat ramp and dock and a restaurant and offers boat rentals, according to Jackson County's government website.
Theaters nationwide have had several movies on the silver screen this month, one of which is Bad Boys for Life. In this action movie, the main characters, Marcus and Mike, played by Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, have to comfort new issues, career changes, and midlife crisis as they join the newly created elite team, Armado, of the Miami Police Department to take down the ruthless Armado armies, the vicious leader of a Miami drug cartel. Actor Marcus Cochran with the Bradley County Sheriff's Office is featured as a police officer in the Miami Police Department Honor Guard. Cochran is the SRO at Bradley Central High School this year. BCHS VOX News sports report, Brett Whitehead screened the movie this weekend. Brett says the movie is awesome and everyone needs to go see it soon.
Tennessee's unemployment rate has almost reaches a new record low. The Department of Labor and Workforce reported late last week that the state unemployment rate was at 3.3%. That's the second lowest it has ever been, with the lowest being 3.2%. The Department of Labor and Workforce are continuing to decrease the rate further.
An update on the coronavirus in Tennessee, a Cookeville College student was tested for the deadly virus, and thankfully the results have come up negative. The test samples were examined Thursday after reports showed the student having similar symptoms to the deadly virus. The virus started in China and has already infected more than 1,000 people.
A Murfreesboro attorney is giving one lucky client a break this Valentine's Day. The attorney, W. Scott Kimberly, has been doing this giveaway for 3 years now, stating that for some, Valentine's Day is a reminder of being trapped in a bad relationship. Applicants will share their divorce story, and the winner will be announced on February 17th. That's all for us. Let's go ahead and send it to another break.
Do this, you can't
thinking what I'm thinking? Yo, I'm gonna cut the gap. Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm going in.
Integrity. Pass it on.
Save the date.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Another summer day has come and gone away from Paris or Rome, but I wanna go home. Oh, I miss you, you know. Let me go home. It'll all be alright. I'll be home tonight. I'm coming back home.
Hey, Travis.
Get some friends, loser.
Bro, you alright, man?
Yeah.
Let me help you out.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll
See you around?
be your
Yeah. Character.
I'll help you
Pass it on.
carry on.
A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
It won't be long.
Welcome back, Bradley Central. Let's take a look at your school announcements.
Prom Perfect is starting again this year, and FCCLA needs all the donations they can get. Donations needed are dresses, suits, shoes, dress shirts, ties, jewelry, and new makeup. They will be taking donations until the end of February. Every item you bring is an entry for a giveaway, so make sure you bring all donations to C14.
Seniors, Balfour will be back on February 5th to pick up cap and gown orders. Cap and gown pictures will be February 7th in the library. We are online at YouTube at BCHS VOX News.
You can check us out on Facebook, WTMB, and of course, VoxNews.net.
You just can't get enough of Vox.
Vox, the voice of Bradley Central.
That's all we have for you today, Bradley Central.
And as always,
God bless and go Bears.